Lord Persistus, just as you thought, that boy has an X-Sphere.
It must be the one from the Angelus project that we've been searching for. Give it to me.
No! This is a memento of my mom's, who you Desians murdered!
What are you talking about? Your mother was...
Run away, Genus, Lloyd.
Well, what was that voice? It sounded like marble.
It can't be.
Get away! Hurry! Genus, you were like a grandson to me. Thank you. Goodbye.
No! Protect Lord Persistus!
Lloyd, we will always come after you as long as you possess that X-Sphere. Always.
Marble? Marble! No!
What have you done? Look what happened to our village. It's all your fault.
I'm sorry.
You think you can fix this by apologizing? The Desians marked you as their enemy. As long as you are here, this village will never be at peace. Do you understand?
Wait a minute! You're going to exile him?
Yes.
That's not fair! Lloyd didn't do anything wrong! He just saved Marble!
Any involvement with the ranch is forbidden. There are no exceptions.
So it's okay to let people die at the human ranch as long as the village is safe?
The people at the ranch are just going to rot there anyway.
Yes. Had you not done something so stupid, they'd have been the only ones that died.
You humans are all the same.
That's enough, Genus. This was my fault. I'll leave.
Mayor, surely you don't have to be so strict on a child.
What are you saying? Do you realize how many people died here because of him?
It's not Lloyd's fault. I'm the one that took him to the ranch, so it's my fault.
But it's Lloyd the Desians are after. And besides, Lloyd isn't from this village to begin with. He's an outsider, raised by a dwarf.
Then I'm leaving too. I'm just as guilty as he is.
Genus.
Fine then. By the rights vested in me as mayor, I hereby announce the banishment of Lloyd and Genus from the village of Exiles. Get out!
I'm sorry for causing you trouble.
If you feel that way, please catch up to the Chosen and protect her. If in doing so, the world is saved, surely everyone will change their minds about you.
I'm sure Colette would want that as well.
Yes. I will atone for what I've done. I swear to protect Colette, for the sake of those who have died because of me.
I'll follow you, Lloyd. It's my fault that you were banished. So I promise to stick by you always.
Say, Genus, why don't you use that X-Sphere? That's Marble's memento.
Okay.
I'll explain to you on how to use the key crest later. After all, looks like it's going to be a long journey.
Yeah.
You got that right. Try 50 hours. Wine. Let's go, Noish. Don't throw your lives away. May the goddess Martel protect you. Lloyd obtained the title of Drifting Swordsman. Now, there are lots and lots of titles in the game. However, I got a little thing in the grade shop that let me keep them all. So, sorry. You're not going to be seeing a whole ton of them. So, our journey has finally begun. Now we're not stuck in Exiles. Oh, crap. Well, that was close. We get this cutscene like right before a monster ran at us. Howl. Cool. You're howling now. Hmm? What is it? What's that in your mouth? Look, your bag's open. You probably dropped it yourself. Oh, thanks, Nosh. Let's see. It's a letter from Dad. From Dirk? Yeah, I wonder what's written in it. Dear Lloyd, do you remember the trainer? Did you read the Traveler's Guide? It has the 7 most well-known dwarven vows as well as the knowledge necessary for your journey written in it. Make use of this information, be sure and protect Colette. 14 years have passed since I found you and started raising you. You were still barely able to walk. I remember how you were scared of me and always crying. And now you've grown into a strong swordsman. I'm grateful for you calling me, a non-human, your father. Someday, when you're a full-grown man, I'll have a gift for you. Keep that in mind as something to look forward to as you go out there and fight. Dad. P.S. It's not written in the Traveler's Guide, so I'll write here about how to use X-Gems. Read it carefully, Nick. Reference it as needed. Do you need? No, I do not. No, and no. I will be explaining it because I have a far awesomer explanation. Okay, so X skills are when you can put on these little X gems. Sometimes you'll drop them from enemies or from chests in the game, and what they do is they give you these little boosts. And this one, they give you like little dang it, I'm trying to think. They give you like little skill bonuses. For example, let me see here. Sky combo. See, that one increases the basic mid-air attack combo by 1. So I can do 3 attacks with the Sky combo. And personal. Increases mobility in cities and dungeons, so that makes me move faster. Now, as you can see, with personal, you see how it says S-type over there by the word other? And how Sky combo says T-type? T-type and S-type stand for Technic type and Strike type, or Striker and Technical. Genus is Technical. As you can see, that the thing pointing to Technical is growing. But if it were, he's obviously Technical, and Lloyd is not. See, Lloyd has T-type, S-type, S-type, and T-type. So he's half T and half S. Whoops. Genus has T, 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 and S. So he's leaning more toward a techer, or a technical person. And what that means is that if you were a striker, you would actually learn different spells with Genus. Yes, you do actually learn different spells depending on whether or not you have an inclination to be offensive or magical. I mean, well, you know what I mean. Striker or a techer, or technical. For example, later on you will unlock a skill. As a striker, Lloyd, you will unlock a skill called Supersonic Thrust. It's just a more powerful equivalent of Sonic Thrust. However, if I was a techer, a technical Lloyd, I would get a skill called Hurricane Thrust. And that's basically Supersonic Thrust, but a little wind element thrown in. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. You can play around with the characters and get them to learn different spells and different attacks and everything, but I'll be using the best settings for every character, so you should pretty much just stick with what I get. So anyway, I don't think we're going to find Colette by just walking around. Let's try asking everyone we meet about Colette. I guess that's all we can do. Okay, then let's try asking that person there. This is also optional. Excuse me. What is it? Did the Chosen's travel group pass by here? Beats me, I haven't seen him. I see. Are you two on a pilgrimage? Well, something like that. You don't look like you're very used to traveling. You have a Silveron map, I see. Lend it to me for just a moment. Long-range mode is now available in the Exiles region. In each region of the world, there is something called a guidepost monument. When you find one, you'll be able to do what I just did now, and your travels in that area will become much easier. If you want to have a pleasant journey, it'd probably be a good idea to seek them out. I didn't know about that. Would you like me to give a lecture about them? No, we do not need that. Basically, no. Hold on. Thank you very much. Okay, now we can just leave. Unless you want to heal up in there, which I don't really feel like doing right now. But basically, here, that long-range mode, see how we're normally just walking around like this and it's all boring and we're being idiots? Now, with the long-range mode equipped, or unlocked, you can ride on Nosh and stuff. You can ride on Nosh, you can see farther, and one of the cooler abilities, you see how the enemy is approaching? Hold on, wait. You see how the enemy is approaching me? If you stop moving, the enemies will not be able to approach you. See? They can only approach you while you're moving, so it's pretty cool. And that's the end of the that's the end of the Exiles region, so we can't do it anymore. However, I'm getting up on the next area of the game, so I'm just gonna cut it now, and I'll see you when we start Triette Desert. I'll see you then.